How's it going, guys? Hopefully you're all doing well and good. I'll tell you what though, there's one guy, this one SmackDown superstar, main eventer, who's not doing too well right now. And that's Randy Orton. As you can tell from the title, the guy's injured. He's actually injured. It's not a storyline injury, kayfabe. It's nothing to do with a storyline. He got injured in a match on SmackDown. If you don't know, well, you should know, but if you don't, SmackDown is taped. So when you watch SmackDown on Friday, it's not live, it's taped. It's taped on Tuesday, basically. So, yesterday we had SmackDown, and you're gonna see it on Friday, or maybe Thursday in some countries. But anyways, one of the confirmed matches for this Friday's SmackDown is Wade Barrett versus Randy Orton in a Falls Count Anywhere match. These two guys are feuding, and this is supposed to be their third match, maybe their last, I don't know. Well, it's probably going to be their last for a long while since Randy is injured right now. But anyways, he got injured in that match itself. And some more details about the injury did come out, and apparently it's got to do with the back. And the dirt sheets, well, at least NoDQ.com, but most of the time NoDQ copies their info from some other sites anyways. But yeah, PW Insider, they got it from there. It's saying that Orton could miss up to 6 months. That means he could miss WrestleMania 28. So that's a freaking bad timing for an injury. I mean, how many guys do we got injured right now? We've got, not just top guys, but there's a bunch of guys. You got Sin Cara. He's not, I wouldn't say he's a main eventer, no, he's maybe a mid-carder. You've got Rey Mysterio. I mean, both those two guys, right? Both those guys were supposed to be in the match. Well, at least the dirt sheets were saying that they were gonna have a match at WrestleMania. And both those guys are injured. We don't know if they're gonna make it in time. We don't know if they're gonna return for WrestleMania. Who knows? But as of now, they are out of action. So that's two guys right there, Sin Cara, Rey Mysterio. Just recently, we had Mark Henry, who got injured and lost the World Heavyweight Championship because of that. I was really, I wouldn't say pissed off. I was just, sad, I guess. I would say sad. That's more fitting than pissed off, because I'm not pissed off Henry lost the title. He's injured. But anyways, I was a big fan of Henry. Big fan of him as World Heavyweight Champion. When he lost the title, it's like, what the hell? How could they make Big Show win? And then a few moments later, I go to the dirt sheets, I think, and I find out that Mark Henry is actually injured for real. I'm not talking about the fake ankle injury. I'm talking about a real injury, which I think has to do with his hamstring or something like that. But yeah, Henry's injured. Sin Cara, Rey, and Del Rio as well. So that's 3 main eventers and 1 mid-carder. I'm not too sure how severe Del Rio's injury is. From what I read, it wasn't too bad, but at the same time on Raw he came out in a wheelchair. But I'm pretty sure he doesn't need a wheelchair, and they just used that wheelchair to exaggerate the injury, or in a true heel fashion. The heel always exaggerates his injuries. He always overplays them, as if they were bigger than they actually are. But anyways, speaking of injuries, I also forgot about one guy. And I can't believe I forgot this guy. He's my favorite superstar on SmackDown. It's Christian. Christian got injured too. He got injured before all of those guys. But damn, that sucks. I mean, SmackDown just lost two top main eventers, 2 superstars that were in the main event scene just not too long ago. Randy right now has been busy putting over some, young superstars like Barrett and Cody and Dolph. But yeah, Christian, Orton, both are out on the SmackDown side. When it comes to Raw, you've got Del Rio, who's out, and you've got Rey Mysterio, who's out, and oh yeah, on freaking SmackDown, you got Henry, who's out too. So that's 3 main eventers out of SmackDown. And yeah, man, so many guys injured right now. That's definitely bad news. For some, it's good news that Randy is injured, so they're happy that he won't be in the title picture. For me, I don't know. It's bad news because the guy's injured, so he's hurt. But at the same time, that means more opportunities for other guys. But what most likely is going to happen is Sheamus is going to replace Randy Orton in most of the cases. So if Randy was supposed to win the championship at WrestleMania, I'm pretty sure they're gonna have Sheamus win the championship at WrestleMania now. That's if Randy misses WrestleMania. I mean, Sheamus has already replaced Randy Orton in the upcoming house shows, according to WWE.com. So while this injury is definitely bad news for Randy Orton, you know, it's good news for some of the superstars, you know, some heels or some upcoming superstars that could get a shot now at the championship because Randy is out. For example, Barrett. Now that Barrett, you know, is done with Randy Orton since Randy is injured, maybe Barrett's gonna move up to the World Heavyweight Championship and challenge Daniel Bryan for it. Or like I said before, maybe just Sheamus is gonna replace Randy Orton in the top, you know, as the top main eventer on SmackDown. And yeah, by the way, when's the last time Sheamus freaking lost a match? The guy's been winning so many matches lately. But anyways, I'm not, you know, I'm not hating on Sheamus. I actually like Sheamus, but yeah. So by the way, I hope Christian returns. Now that Randy is injured, they should freaking get Christian back. If, you know, he's cleared to wrestle, of course. So anyways, that's it for this video. That's it for this commentary. Leave your thoughts on Randy being injured in the commentaries. And hey, you know what? Tell me which match you think is going to happen for the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania. Who do you think is going to face who for the world title? Personally, I would love to see Christian come back and replace Randy and be in the world title match at WrestleMania. But it's probably not going to happen though. Anyways, if you like this video, please click the like button. It helps me out tremendously. See ya.